What's going on, YouTube? Nate the Great back at it again in the gym today with a deadlift session. And as I've been doing this week, I've been working up to some fairly heavy weight for middle of the ground reps. And today that goal was to do 2 sets of 5. I should say 1 or 2 sets of 225 because that was my goal. I ended up doing 2. But that was the goal for this workout before backing down to some lighter weight for higher volume. Excuse me. But as always, started off the session with my deadlifts, doing just the bar for a set of 20. And here I'm doing a set of 135 for 12 reps. Before moving up to 185 for a set of 8. And it's important to note that my grip strength is not exactly all that great. And so you'll see when I get up to the second set on 225 that my right arm, my right hand gives after the third rep, and so I have to set it down and reset. And I attribute that to the fact that I don't generally deadlift over 200 pounds for more than a rep or two. So having done, as you saw just now, a set of 205 for 6 reps, and then getting through one set of 225, by the end of this, I think you can see that my right hand starts to just hook right there at the end. And I was stupid and decided that I wouldn't go for an over-underhand grip on the second rep. I don't know why I did that. It was not my brightest idea. And you see, my hands are like, oh goodness. But I reset and finish off the set without a problem, going back to an over-underhand grip. But after this, I dropped down to 165 for 3 sets of what was going to be 12. But as you'll see in the second set, my poor grip strength plagued me once again. This first set went without any problems. I got all 12 reps like it was nothing. I mean, it is 165, and for me, that's, generally speaking, pretty lightweight. And you'll see on the second set here, I get 11 reps before I have to set the weight down and reset because my right hand just could not handle the amount of volume I went with today in terms of deadlift, especially since a lot of my volume was with weight that I'm not accustomed to doing reps with in the first place. You'll see my hand there on the right starting to hook, and I finish off the set clean with that last rep. And this set in particular is very embarrassing because my grip strength was so poor that I only managed to get 7 before doing a final 8th rep. So, like I said, this is going to be 3 sets of 12, but as you saw there, my right hand gave too much, and I decided, you know what, I'm not fighting my grip strength anymore for the session. But that aside, after deadlifts, we moved on to single leg pressing. And as always, my foot is higher up on the actual press, so as to target my hamstrings, because this is a deadlift day, so I'm more focused on my hamstrings than I am my quads. And I did 3 sets of 12 because that was my plan on deadlifts. It just didn't become a reality. But after finishing off leg press, moved on to dual leg hamstring curl. And I went with moderately lightweight for 3 sets of 15. I think I did 108 pounds. Nothing too terribly fancy, just because at that point my hamstrings were pretty burnt out. I was pretty gassed, and I just was not feeling pushing myself in that respect. But I finished off a workout with my calf and bicep routine. As always, it's a leg day, so I used 240 pounds and both legs at the same time for 20 reps. And I wasn't creative with my bicep movement today. It was just 8 reps with 65 pounds close grip on the easy bar for 3 sets. And after this, obviously doing my ab routine. But that does it for this video, guys. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Nate the Great Harmon, and I will see you all in the next video.